Alright, hello everybody, it is I, Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal with our next Gen 2 type challenge of Ground type. Our fourth and final Ground type team of Quagsire, Nidoking, and Pupitar not going to Tyranitar. As we do in this first episode, we're going to be reading through our Pokemon's biology and getting to level 7 here to start off. Starting off here with Wooper, medium fast leveling rate. Wooper is a mostly blue amphibious Pokemon that resembles an upright, armless Oxodal. I can never say that. Wooper's head is large compared to its body, and it has small brown black eyes. It has purple branching gills on either side of its head. The males have more branches in its gills than the females. Wooper stands on two small round feet and has a large thick tail. On its belly are dark blue curved markings. It is implied in the anime that Wooper is a dull-witted Pokemon oblivious to its surroundings. Wooper lives in cold water most of the time. When sleeping, it partially buries itself in the mud at the bottom. It will occasionally leave the water when the air cools in the evening to search for food along the shore. While walking on land, it coats its body with a slimy, toxic film that keeps its skin from dehydrating and insulates against the cold. The film causes a shooting pain if touched barehanded. It is a timid Pokemon that tends to stay close to Quagsire. Arbok is the natural predator of Wooper. And our Gen 2 Pokedex information for Wooper. Gold says this Pokemon lives in cold water. It will leave the water to search for food when it gets cold outside. Silver says when it walks around the ground, it coats its body with a slimy, poisonous film. And Crystal says a mucous membrane covers its body. Touching it barehanded will cause a shooting pain. And that is our information on Wooper. Like I said, we're going to work on getting it up to level 7 here. Shouldn't be too difficult. It's just free experience. It'll just take a little bit of time. Alright, there we go. Let's swap up Nidoran next. So Nidoran is a medium slow leveling rate. Nidoran, the male Nidoran. It's a small quadrupedal mammalian Pokemon. It's pinkish purple with darker patches. It has large spiny ears with teal insides, oversized front teeth, and red eyes. Its back is covered with 3 lines of large spines that can release potent poisons if threatened. The center line of spines is taller than the other 2. The size of the long pointed horn on its forehead is indicative of the strength of its venom. The male Nidoran is a male-only species. Nidoran constantly listens for the sounds of approaching enemies with its large ears. Said ears have unique muscles that allow them to be moved in any direction, and even the slightest sound does not escape Nidoran's notice. In order to listen to distant location, it flaps its ears like wings. When angry, it extends its toxic spikes and charges, stabbing with its horn to inject poison. Nidoran is brave and will risk its own life to protect the female Nidoran. Nidoran lives in open spaces such as savannas and plains. And our Gen 2 Pokedex information for Nidoran. Gold says it is small, but its horn is filled with poison. It charges, then stabs with the horn to inject poison. Silver says it raises its big ears to check its surroundings. It will strike first if it senses any danger. And Crystal says it constantly moves its large ears in many directions in order to detect danger right away. And that is our information on the male Nidoran, who's almost reached level 7 here. That was free. Alright. And last but not least, we have Larvitar, who is slow leveling, right? Larvitar is a small green reptilian Pokemon with rocky skin. It has a blunt spike on top of its head, a short rounded snout, and triangular black markings below and on the upper corners of its red eyes. Red scales cover its diamond-shaped belly, and there are several small diamond-shaped holes in its body. Its short arms lack fingers, while its feet have a single toenail each. It has a tail with a conical center surrounded by a ring of plate-like scales, causing it to resemble a tunnel-boring machine. Larvitar is born deep underground, far from its parent. It emerges to the surface and grows by consuming soil, and it will enter its pupal stage upon eating an entire mountain's worth of earth. This pupal stage of evolution is called Pupitar. Larvitar is usually found in the mountains, hills, and caves. It adapts poorly to bright lights. In our Gen 2 Pokedex information, Gold says it feeds on soil after it has eaten a large mountain. It will fall asleep so it can grow. Silver says it is born deep underground. It can't emerge until it has entirely consumed the soil around it. And Crystal says born deep underground, this Pokemon becomes a pupa after eating enough dirt to make a mountain. And that is our information on Larvitar. So good deal there. We're going to get it up to level 7 here. Alright, there we go. Easy peasy. Let's heal up. And we will just keep a Larvitar up front to start. Pick up a couple more berries here. Probably a youngster Joey. Good flinch. Alright, there we go. Well, let's swap up Wooper for this next fight. Right. I don't think we're gonna have any issues here at the initial beginning. We are gonna be a little bit of a pain in the butt going through the Sprout Tower, but it is what it is. Good deal. We'll get this bitter berry here. We'll swap to Larvitar. That was Nidoran. Didn't go down when I told it to. We'll swap. We'll just keep Nidoran out now. No challenge for these level 2, level 3 bug Pokemon. Horn Attack is very nice to learn though on Nidoran. Or run away from that Bellsprout. We'll heal up. And then we'll get the team to level 9. So I don't care what Wooper fights as long as it's not a Bellsprout. We'll swap the Nidoran here so they can both get some experience. We're just going to swap Horn Attack straight up. No reason to use Tackle when we got Horn Attack. Put the sand in my Wooper's eyes. There's level 9 for Wooper. Let's swap up a Larvitar. It's just a Hoppip. We'll just bite through it. Leer's not going to help Bite do more damage, since Bite is a special attack in Gen 2. So we just got to tank through that. Ugh. Well, not tank, we just work past those synthesis. Alright, we need to go heal just to get back more bites, because we used so many on that Hoppip. Alright, we'll swap here. Oh, Larvitar learned Sandstorm. Interesting. Alright, well, Nidoran's level 9 now, so we'll just run away from any other Bellsprouts. Weedle does get the poison on the 1 poison sting. Alright. That gets everybody to level 9, which is excellent. We're gonna swap up Wooper. And go into this gym. Alright, water gun that Spearow. What are we getting here from the pack? 6 is not bad. We're definitely out-racing it with the water gun at this time. The only problem is it's going first. As you can see, we did 25 where it did a 5th. Percentage-wise. Good job, Wooper. Let's go heal said Wooper. What a gun! Did 15 damage to us, which is not ideal. Okay, so if we want Wooper to take down this Pidgey, we're gonna have to heal it. Alright, let's go heal one more time and we'll slap a berry on everybody. Swap up Nidoran. And into Faulkner we go. Pidgey comes out, we're going to straight out horn attack it. Boom. To the third. It's pretty good. The problem is now our accuracy's dropping, so we need to make sure we're hitting more of these Nidoran. One more. Excellent. Not even like there was mud in his eyes. Pidgeotto is coming out next. We're going to swap over to a Larvitar, and we're going to drop a Sandstorm to start off. It doesn't target. Good bite. And we have that residual damage going, which is good. Okay, he gets off one more. Excellent. Alright, we're gonna... well, maybe not. No, we are gonna swap. We're gonna swap the Wooper here. Alright, we need you to hit it with one water gun, Wooper. Well, that's not good. Wooper is gonna go down. So we send out Nidoran and we try to horn attack it. Wooper got mud slapped once, could not hit a single water gun. Alright, we did get mud slap. Which everybody can learn. We're gonna teach it to Wooper. We'll heal up, we'll get the egg. Let's put a couple more berries on. And we'll swap up Larvitar. And through the Sprout Tower we go. So hopefully we can just bite through these Bell Sprouts. Not quite. So it looks like we can get 2 down before we have to switch. Well, that's 2 down with a berry. If we just let Nidoran stay out, Nidoran's gonna get way over leveled. But that might just be what we have to do here if we want to get through it. And then just not use Nidoran for a while until everybody else catches back up. Alright, well, Nidoran learned Double Kick. And Nidoran's gonna come out of here at like level 14. Alright, a Hoot Hoot. We get some residual damage on that Hoot Hoot. It can growl at us all at once. Good critical hit. And good flinch. Alright. Back in with our over-leveled Nidoran. Almost got it with a single horn attack there. Alright, back to Larvitar. Uses Foresight on our Larvitar. Chop chop. Easy peasy. Alright, we teach Flash. To our HM's one that I forgot to nickname HM's one. Alright, let's swap up Wooper. Get that Paralysis Cure Berry. Excuse me. Tail whips me twice and then lets me go. Alright, we're gonna swap the Larvitar for Zubat here. Chop chop. There we go. Alright, let's swap up Larvitar. We'll drop a Sandstorm here, just speed things up a little bit with that residual damage. Alright. Grab that Repel, and we'll take on this other Nidoran. Chomp chomp. To take a horn attack for some good damage. Alright, we're gonna just bite through these Magikarps really quick. Eat the fish. Alright, and then we're gonna swap back to Wooper here for these Poliwags. Misses the Hypnosis. Excellent. It's that one, though. Oh, it does 5 damage to us with those bubbles. Good thing Wooper is waking up quick. Ah, Wooper learns Slam. That's a pretty good attack to get early on. We'll give this Bitter Berry to Wooper. And then let's swap Larvitar back up. Alright, and then we'll swap Wooper back up. Let's see how much we do with a Slam here. Pretty good damage. Does 7 to us with a water gun. We do about the same back to it. Alright, let's heal. And then we'll swap a Larvitar up for these birds. Sandstorm's pretty nice early game just for that little bit extra damage every turn. Good flinch. Excess for 2 damage. Alright. Heal up once more, and then we're going to swap over to Wooper for the hikers coming up with the Rock-type Pokemon. Let's Water Gun this Onix. Does bind us. It is fast. ×4 effective. Boom! It does hang on just a little bit. There we go. Just straight levels up Wooper. Alright. Easy peasy there. Let's swap up Larvitar. with this Great Ball, and then we'll drop this Repel. Void? Easy. Bite again! Got another potion, and we'll go take on this Slowpoke. Chop chop, super effective. Not quite the damage I was looking for. Good afternoon, Krishinabon. How was Faulkner? Harder than I thought he was going to be. Wooper took... Well, we took down his Pidgey, no problem. We had his Pidgeotto on the ropes. I switched out Larvitar to Wooper. Wooper took one Mud Slap and then could not hit the single water gun needed to take out Pidgeotto. And so, Nidoran had to come back out and finish it off, which was not ideal, but it is what it is. No one can learn Swift. Good to know. And the Repel is already gone. Swap Wooper back up here for this Vulpix. That is annoying when you just can't hit all from a single accuracy drop, but the opponent can hit after 6. Yeah, yes, it is annoying. Alright, let's get out of this cave. Alright. Water gun this Geodude. Give it a little drizzle. And we'll swap to Nidoran for this Machop. Horn attack it up since we're resistant here. Hopefully Bugsy doesn't get going with Scyther's Fury Cutter. I think we'll be okay. Because Fury Cutter does not very effective damage to Nidoran, and he'll be a Nidorino by that point. I think we'll be able to outpace the Scyther. That's what my gut tells me, at least. Alright, we'll heal up. Got a few things to sell up here. Let's go get Kurt to move. And then we'll put Larvitar up to start. Oh, we're making pretty good pace, though, which is nice. Larvitar is our slowest leveler on this team, of course. Alright. It's the Gen 2 equivalent of the Dratini line. Yep. Well, except that I think Larvitar is pretty feasible early game, where Dratini just has a hard time with, you know, his Wrap Thunder Wave. Let's drop a Sandstorm. Chop, chop. No flinch. Sandstorm, that move that doesn't get used much in the playthroughs. You know, for an all-ground team, it's not bad, like, for a while. And really, like, a constant, what is it, a 16th of their health is not, you know, bad. It's not good, though. Alright, I think I got one more potion. Oh, I got two more potions in here. We'll use one of them on Larvitar here so we can keep going. Get that level 14 with Larvitar. Sandstorm the Zubats, just in case they confuse us. We got a little bit of residual damage going on. I mean, comparatively, if you compare Larvitar, you know, to Dratini, Pupitar, Dragonair, Dragonite, Tyranitar, the Larvitar line has a much better moveset leveling up than Dragonite does. Alright, Wooper is still down a level. We're gonna swap up Nidoran, though. There's no reason not to put a poison type out against a poison type and just save ourselves from having to get poisoned. I think Nidoran still got his berry on, too. Yep. Not being able to be poisoned is great. Absolutely. It's my favorite feature of Poison-type Pokemon. Easy. Alright, let's drop a Paralysis Cure Berry here on Nidoran. We're gonna hop back here into Union Cave to go level up. Since everybody can take on these rock types for good experience. And look at that, Nidoran just gets like 3 in a row, hit 16. Evolution. Alright. So let's read about Nidorino while we level up the other two. So Nidorino is a light purple quadrupedal mammalian Pokemon. It has several dark purple patches across its body. It has large spiny ears with teal insides, narrow black eyes, and a long snout with 2 pointed teeth protruding from the upper jaw. Nidorino has a ridge of toxic spines on its back and a long pointed horn on its forehead. The horn is larger, or is harder than a diamond, and capable of secreting poison on impact. The more adrenaline Nidoran has in its body, the more potent the poison is. Its short legs have 3 claws at each foot. Nidoran is a male-only species. Nidorino is a male-only species. Nidorino is independent, nervous, and fierce. It is often described as violent and easily angered. It uses its ears to check its surroundings. If it senses a hostile presence, all the barbs on its back bristle up at once, and it challenges the foe with all its might. Nidorino's harder than diamond horn can destroy diamonds, and it uses that horn to destroy boulders in search for moonstones. Nidorino lives in hot savannas and plains. And our Gen 2 Pokedex information for Nidorino, Gold says... Come on, let me go. Gold says it raises its big ears to check its surroundings. If it senses anything, it attacks immediately. Silver says it raises its big ears, quick to anger. It stabs enemies with its horn to inject powerful poison when it becomes agitated. And Crystal says... it is easily agitated. It uses its horn for offense as soon as it notices an attacker. And that is our information on Nidorino. Alright, we got level 14 on our Wooper. All these Zubats. That one maybe use my Bitterberry, that butt. Now, looking for Geodudes and Onyxes, please. Oh my goodness. See, if I miss, then it's a pain in the bottom. Especially if I hurt myself now. Alright, there was a good stream of rock Pokemon there. Alright, Wooper hit 16. Swap up a Larvitar. Single bite on this Onix. Larvitar consumes soil and rock. Yeah, and there's a big rock snake. Nom nom nom. We learned Screech. Still our only damaging attack is Bite right now. Looks like I'm gonna have to leave to go get more bites. Okay. And there we go. We have plenty of time this episode to go take on Bugsy's gym already, too. So we're going to do that. Do I? Well, no, I have some other stuff I want to do. I'm going to do some Assassin's Creed here. And I have some other games I'm wanting to play just on my own time. So we're going to end this episode here. We'll be back tomorrow like our normal playthrough schedule usually goes for chunking these up into episodes. And I'm going to take a short break here, and I'll be right back with some Assassin's Creed 2. So keep an eye out for that. Hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.